Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. I got Bitcoin up here, guys, on the chart right now, trading at $17,153 per coin. Bitcoin really hasn't seen any major moves since basically the FTX collapse back in early November, and the rest of the market reacting the same way. I have a feeling that had we not seen this, we would have still been up roughly in and around $20,000 for Bitcoin. Similar to what we saw back in 2018 when we were seeing, price kind of chop sideways for a bit before that last leg down, reaccumulation zone, and then the move to the upside. So, I am wondering right now, are we going to see more? XRP, up here on the chart, trading sideways as well, trading at 38.7. Again, not really too much to say with regards to price. Some things, though, that XRP hodlers are looking forward to is the FLR token airdrop. This courtesy of Stetus here on Twitter. 35 supporting exchanges, guys. And, we're eyeing this date, January 9th, 2023. He's created this infographic here of the 35 confirmed exchanges that are going to be airdropping FLR tokens. We are still awaiting confirmation on 4 exchanges, so Coinbase and Binance US, just to name the major 2 here. 2 exchanges are still scheduled to speak, so Bittrex Global and Bittrex. And then, unfortunately, there are the 3 bankrupt exchanges that, obviously you probably won't get your Flare tokens from, so Celsius, FTX, and Voyager. So unfortunately, for those people who custodied on those exchanges, they probably won't get their tokens. 4 Japanese exchanges here, Bitbank, Huobi, Coincheck, and DMM Bitcoin. So just to give you guys the lowdown, also, if you did custody on the ledger, it's not listed here, I don't think, but you will likely get FLR tokens airdrop to that appropriate address on there as well. Wanted to thank Stetus for pointing that out. Michael Branch bringing this article up. Now, this is kind of scary, guys. European Union to put a €10,000 euro limit on cash payments and transactions over €1,000 in crypto will be scrutinized. This is the way Europe is going, and I would have no doubt that the rest of the world, more specifically the Western world, will likely follow suit. So the states of the European Union have convened to establish a new limit on cash purchases and to strengthen the controls on cryptocurrency transactions. On November the 6th, the bloc agreed to put a limit of $10,000 on cash payments and to exert stronger oversight on crypto transactions over €1,000. The countries of the European Union have announced a set of new directives to make more difficult the usage of cash and other alternative currencies like crypto for criminal purposes. This is how they're phrasing it, guys. We really know, though, what they want to do. They want to prevent us from having the ability to have the freedom to transact in other types of currencies. They want to, obviously, usher in a CBDC eventually. And so, they're making this very, very tough on Europe in particular, but I think this is going to move to other countries. On November the 6th, the bloc approved a new cash limit for payments that will permit the €10,000 limit in these countries. So guys, this on the heels of this most recent announcement from Christine Lagarde, okay? So kind of going hand in hand here. Listen to this.
As banks adapt to a range of technological, structural, and environmental challenges, the regulatory framework needs to adapt as well. In March this year, the ESRB published a blueprint on how to make the EU macroprudential framework fit for the next decade. It is crucial that the European Commission's review of the macroprudential framework for the banking system be pushed ahead as soon as possible. And that is because we must contend with potentially new sources of financial stability risk. For example, one area in which the financial system is adapting to new technologies is in the so-called crypto assets and decentralized finance, DeFi.
Notice here, guys, how Christine Lagarde is, she's talking about a change in finance, but note in the next minute of this clip how she does not differentiate between the way we're trading crypto assets today and the way crypto assets are going to be used for real-world utility. So there is a difference there. We all know what we hold. Originally, this was tweeted out by Subjective Views here on Twitter. The financial system is adapting to crypto assets, but don't take it from me. Here's what Christine Lagarde is saying. So, they're trying to shake people out, trying to get them scared of speculatively trading cryptocurrencies, but they don't address the real-world utility.
Crypto assets are exceptionally volatile and pose considerable risks to consumers. Recall After peaking in November 21, that was just a year ago, the price of Bitcoin fell by almost 75% in 1 year. And only last month, we saw the chaotic, complete collapse of FTX, a crypto asset exchange once valued at $32 billion, and a critical player in that field. While the impact of such episodes has been contained so far, systemic risk could easily arise from increasing interlinkages between the crypto ecosystem and the traditional financial system.
So she finishes that off by saying, we haven't been able to maintain or to keep it contained right now, but this may not be the case in the future, and this is why we have to clamp down. Hence, why they're putting limits on so the cash thing is one thing, but then they have the crypto thing in the same in the same storyline. So that to me in itself is a red flag to suggest that it's not just crypto. They want to control everything that we transact in. So thanks so much to Subjective Views here on Twitter for posting that. I also saw this guy's from Wheezy at Nerd Nation Unboxed. Now, Max Kaiser has been doing the rounds, and he sounds like kind of a crackpot here. Wheezy posted this. Again, Max Kaiser says Circle is a scam, and Tether is the one. What planet is this guy on? Just the other day, I mentioned that Coinbase was encouraging its users to move their Tether positions to USDC. Some are assuming that maybe Tether's the next on the chopping block. Now take a listen to what Max Kaiser has to say.
Want to get your thoughts now on concerns now surrounding Tether loans. Could the next fiasco be Tether?
No.
No?
No.
That's it.
Well, it's
just no.
It's the first. It's a bit of the stablecoin market is outside really of Bitcoin and the. Can I say shitcoin on the show? I don't want to offend anybody.
Yes, go ahead. No,
right?
no one's
there's
offended.
Bitcoin, and then there's Mike Novogratz and a bunch of shitcoins, right? So. And then there's stablecoins, which is kind of, it's a hybrid, it's a product, it's like a money market fund. It's a way to get on and off of various exchanges. It was born during an era when a lot of exchanges had different prices for Bitcoin, and you needed to go from one exchange to another. So this Tether was invented, and it's backed by U.S. dollars, and it's backed one for one by U.S. dollars, and it's like a money market fund, and unlike, let's say, Circle, which is another one of the stablecoin, but they actually pay people to use Circle, and as such, they are on the verge of bankruptcy. Whereas that Tether doesn't pay anyone to use Tether. There's a big difference there. So I'd say Circle is about to go bankrupt. Circle is the one you need to work. It's USDC. That's the one to look out for. Circle.
Okay. Are you kidding me? Circle's the one to look out for. And after Coinbase did release that blog post, the CTO of Tether did criticize Coinbase for their decision. So I have the article listed here, guys, and there's more information up here, but I just wanted to go down here. Tether CTO Paulo Ardoino criticized the decision of Coinbase to ask its users to convert USDT to USDC. Other Twitter users have also questioned the move by Coinbase. Gabor Gerbax, director of digital asset strategy Van Eck, asserts Tether is trusted by millions around the world and people will pick USDT over USDC. So a bit of a battle going on. We know Tether is backed by Bitcoin maximalists, obviously by this clip here with Max Kaiser. Again, guys, I link everything in the description of the video if you want to go back to any of this. So I thought that was interesting. The other thing that I wanted to address was from that same interview, Max Kaiser calling XRP a scam, basically echoing Jim Cramer's remarks here. This from Drop of Crypto on Twitter. Listen to this.
Which is part of the whole scam token world that we've been talking about for a number of years, whether it's Ethereum or Cardano or FTT or XRP. These are just scam tokens. And he used that and listed it on other scammy exchanges to create a price, and then using that as collateral to buy assets like real estate in the Bahamas. And now, as all Ponzi schemes eventually do, they run out of kind of runway, and they crash and burn. So it is similar to Bernie Madoff in that respect. It's also similar to the 2008 financial crisis.
So the FUD is ramping up. I think that is pretty obvious. We've got Bitcoin maximalists ramping up the FUD, not just on XRP, but other crap coins in the space. We got Ashley Prosper here also just commenting on this. BTC maxis are conducting a coordinated campaign of misinformation to discredit and damage XRP. And then she brings up a really good point here. Newsflash, we didn't hodl for all these years just to drop it all at the finish line. So all the Layla Halperns and Max Kaisers of the world can kiss my big toe. Junior Demas down here saying, oh, you can say that again. Notice that CNBC refused to mention XRP during the horrendous trial. But close to the end, they want to show up. If Brad ever gave them an interview after we won, it would be a big disrespect to all XRP hodlers. And Max Kaiser actually did respond to this too. Spoiler alert, Brad's not going to win. Read the room. Either these guys are delusional or they really just are putting on a bit of a show. And, since Max Kaiser gets, the visibility, gets the eyeballs from crypto journalists, this is what people are going to see and this is what people are going to think. It's really unfortunate. When I do meet people in the real world and, they know I'm into XRP, sometimes I can see it in their eyes. They're assessing me and they're wondering why I'm into XRP because I know for a fact that they've heard FUD and they haven't done their research. They're listening to D-bags like Max Kaiser, and so we've got to combat this, guys, and we're doing it one step at a time. Of course, we can always point to the partnerships. I saw this from Cryptic Poet. Ripple partners Centbee and Currency Cloud have now teamed up to boost international remittance. So now Currency Cloud, guys, has partnered up with South Korean-based global remittance and payment provider Centbee to improve the regional reach of its payment services and offer its Korean customers and business a more streamlined, customized experience when sending money internationally. The partnership allows Centbee to offer low-cost FX to its clients, enabling it to scale faster as it looks to expand into the global foreign exchange market. By integrating Currency Cloud's APIs into its existing FX management technology, it can now offer a fully automated payment process to its Singapore and South Korea-based customers, providing them with faster, streamlined transactions to the UK, EU, Canada, and the United States. And guys, here's just a quick quote from the CEO of Centbee. He says, by partnering with Currency Cloud, we can offer a wide range of solutions and choices for our customers, including competitive FX rates. So that is, a big part of this. The FX rates and being able to lock in that rate in a matter of seconds. This is where you won't see as much slippage. This is why XRP is so useful, because it can transfer at that extremely fast rate. We can give them the services they need to expand internationally. Additionally, Currency Cloud's easy-to-use platform has made our client service speed quicker and simplified the entire transaction process, shortening the time it takes for our clients to receive their money. So this is, the proof is in the pudding. We talk about all these partnerships and, we go on and on and on about all the different partnerships, the secondary, the tertiary partnerships, and now Ripple-enabled partners partnering up with other Ripple-enabled partners to provide even better service to their customers in, a new kind of capacity. So the network is growing, the proof is in the pudding, and BTC maxis are just looking stupider by the day. So I wanted to thank Cryptic Poet for posting that, guys. I also saw this, another one from Michael Branch here. Crypto.com, I guess, now has, been feeling a bit forced to show proof that they have high XRP reserves. There have been rumors that these guys were going to fall victim of insolvency, but now the Popular Exchange has published an audited proof of reserves as a way of rebuilding users' trust. So, amidst the FTX situation, all these exchanges now are getting a little antsy and now feel like they have to prove that they have reserves on their books. And of course, the transparency is important for us to have faith in these cryptocurrency exchanges, that they can custody our crypto, and that we can trust that we can get our money off the exchange when we do make those transactions. So here's what Crypto.com is saying, because I know those rumors were going around. Leveraging advanced cryptographic procedures, Mazars, or the Mazars Group, confirm the availability and backing of customer balances on Crypto.com. As further revealed, the renowned auditing firm has over 44,000 professionals in more than 90 countries compared to assets held in on-chain addresses proven to be controlled by Crypto.com, with customer balances through an auditor-overseen live query of a production database as of December the 7th. So major cryptocurrencies, major balances were audited, including XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, USDC, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Link, and Decentraland. And the results are as such. XRP, they have a reserve ratio of 101%, together with Ethereum, Doge, and Link. Meanwhile, BTC and SHIB have a reserve of 102%. The report also shows that USDT has the highest reserve ratio on Crypto.com, which is 106%. So Crypto.com showing proof they are solvent. Maybe this will give investors and traders more confidence to be using the Crypto.com exchange. And I mean, just going back real quickly to Jim Cramer's comment and by extension Max Kaiser's comment that XRP is basically a con, a scam. Stefan Hubert posted this. Okay, Joel Katz, what do you feel when people like Jim Cramer on national television, mind you, okay, so these channels get hundreds of thousands of eyeballs a day, when they explain to the American public that you are the architect of a con and a huge scam? Well, David Schwartz actually responded to this. I forgive them, and posted this meme here, for they know not what they do. In other words, XRP has utility, XRP is not a con, and XRP will be prominent in the future of cryptocurrency trading. Michael Branch also posted this. Now, if you guys didn't catch Jeremy Hogan's video, he did one last video projecting his predictions on the SEC lawsuit. The ongoing lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC is approaching its end after a fierce legal battle lasting nearly 2 years. According to former U.S. prosecutor James K. Filan, Judge Annalisa Torres, the presiding judge of the lawsuit, will rule on the case on or before March the 31st. And Jeremy Hogan, in his video, he did a bit of a prediction. I have the video linked in the description of this video if you guys want to watch the full thing. It's 28 minutes long. But I'll let Jeremy Hogan give you his synopsis here. Okay, a quick clip, final SEC versus Ripple predictions from attorney Jeremy Hogan below.
So, in conclusion, the legal brief's official lawsuit prediction is a 50.12% chance of a Ripple win, a 29.88% chance the SEC wins with a possible Ripple loss but win in there, a 19.11% chance of a draw this round with a trial in 2023, and a 5 to 7% chance of something unexpected. In other words, there's a 110.6% chance of something happening shortly. And finally, when will we know the outcome of the case? My friend, attorney James Filan, says it will happen on or before March 31, 2023.
So guys, it's looking like we still will be waiting until March 2023, which is now only 3 months away. So again, I will link this video, the full video, in the description of the video. I encourage that you watch Jeremy Hogan's analysis of this. But a 50.12 chance of Ripple winning, that's only about half, right? So could we still lose? Well, I mean, he did add that, there is a 29.88 possibility that Judge Torres would rule in the SEC's favor, but he did assert that this could also give Ripple a slight win in this scenario. According to Hogan, he further speculates that there is a 19.11% chance that the lawsuit could end up in a draw. So, the figures are actually looking more favorable to Ripple. The fact that there's only a 5 to 7% chance that the judge could do something completely random, who knows what that could be? I don't even want to think about it at this point. Hopefully we do get a positive verdict soon. John Deaton here saying, outstanding video and analysis as always. And again, guys, I urge you to watch that video. I know for a fact that speaking on behalf of at least 76,000 XRP hodlers, when I say thank you to Jeremy and Thien Vu, who is his wife, because Jeremy Hogan has been providing us with some great videos over the last 2 years with regards to the lawsuit. Tim down here saying, it's crazy how fast time goes and how people can all come together for a common purpose. XRP Army, XRP community. We have a lot of special people in it, and I'm glad to be here too. Thanks to all who helped over the last 2 years. The XRP Don down here saying, he'll be back. Like I told him on YouTube, once the verdict is handed down, it more than likely will not be cut and dry, and we will need the analysis that only he and his beautiful missus can deliver. So that's the other thing, right? We have, we rely on these lawyers in the XRP community for a reason. A lot of this legal mumbo jumbo goes over my head. I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys, it's it feels comforting to have a legal expert explain it because we didn't go to law school. We don't know these terms. It's nice to have people on our side that can explain this to us. Considering our investment is on the line. Sylvain Petreri here saying, I wanted to thank you for all the hard work you did on the Ripple case representing all of us in the XRP community. You put up a lot of work here. I have been following you for almost 3 years, and you are a kind sir. So Jeremy Hogan getting tons of praise here in this tweet thread, and I got to hand it to Jeremy Hogan. A thank you from Working Money Channel as well for providing all the information that you do. Again, guys, an epic video here. I suggest you watch the 28-minute video from Legal Brief's Jeremy Hogan on the topic. And with regards to the case, I mean, there's something else that I wanted to point to. Stéphane Hubert mentioned this. The argument is so absurd. The SEC claims that other tokens on the XRPL are not securities, but in order to use these tokens, it is mandatory to use the XRP security because the ledger only works with securities of Ripple as spam protection, with a clown emoji here, because that is f***ing ridiculous. So he retweeted out Fred Rispoli's tweet, some great news from the SEC's motion for summary judgment reply, thanks to all amici, is yet another flip-flop in its argument regarding XRP and the XRPL. The SEC has effectively provided all XRP-based tokens and projects with a powerful fair notice defense. So, in other words, the other tokens that are or that can be issued on the XRPL do have fair notice. Other far-fetched arguments well beyond the scope of this case include that the SEC has advanced a years-long position that the software code that comprises the XRP ledger is itself a security, or about non-XRP tokens issued on that ledger. Still doesn't mention the token though, spells Owen. Looks like it evades that comment, mentions the XRPL and non-XRP tokens. That suggests they are still maintaining the answer to leave the secondary market for XRP itself still in play. The only guidance they give is how to try to avoid questions and screw people. So the irony of all ironies, other tokens being produced on the XRP ledger are getting fair notice, at least according to this statement here. And because these tokens need XRP to run, they will be using security tokens, at least, as far as the SEC is concerned, in order to move those tokens. So the SEC's argument here, basically trying to cover the gamut. Even though these tokens have fair notice, they're still trying to use this argument for control. I don't know, guys. How do you think it's going to play out? That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.